I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
First off, I want to give a special thank you to Angry Panda 83 who joined my Patreon, and this was a request from him, his movie request. Thank you so much for that. Anyone who ever wants to join my Patreon and my PayPal are down below. Well, you're plugging yourself a lot. Yeah, I need a plug-in. I literally need a line directed to my belly button to a power cord and plug it in to wake myself up, let alone that caffeine from that cherry Pepsi. I need caffeine, I need a bunch of fun, methadone, something, some drugs, cocaine, speed, to wake me up after watching this boring, slow, tedious disappointment of a movie. Now I say disappointment not for now, but for back then, because Firefox, the 1982 film Clint Eastwood directed, produced, and starred in. It was based on a novel. He's a guy who's with the Air Force. He has a little bit of PTSD, something that happened, dealing with the death of a child, but they hire him for a mission to go across to the Soviet Union, sneak in, steal this plane. It's a new plane nicknamed Firefox. Now this plane can do a couple things. It can go to Mach 6, it can be undetected by radar, and control weapons by thought. Now, this seems like a good idea of a movie. When I forget when I first saw this. It was a long time ago. I remember reading the synopsis like, wow, Clint Eastwood in 1982, this is the year of John Carpenter's The Thing, Blade Runner, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, Conan the Barbarian, all of these great movies. And this has a little bit of sci-fi with the high-tech plane. And the finale has effects by John Dykstra, who worked on Star Wars, among others. Clint Eastwood in his prime. I'm a fan of Clint Eastwood. I'm a fan of him as a great actor. At least a wonderful presence on the screen. He does some really nice job directing. He's directed some of the Dirty Harry films, and I forget which one was it. The Enforcer was he directed, as well as other stuff. And I'm thinking, this should work. And it doesn't. First off, it's over 2 hours. Way too long. It's way too talky. People just talk and 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 talk. And fucking talk. It takes like an hour and 20 minutes for him to steal the goddamn plane. And even the last 40 minutes of the movie, it's not, oh shit, here we go. It still goes back to the command center of the fucking Soviet Union guys to talk the same fucking thing. The American took our fucking plane, killed the motherfucker, repeated ad nauseum. And speak ad nauseum. I want to puke daedal. For fuck's sake. And the first hour and 20 minutes is boring bullshit where nothing fucking happens. The beginning, he's freaked out, and he's so freaked out, he's so in his flashback of being a plane going down. He's a POW. Let's say he's a POW for 5 minutes. Planes come by, shoot out some of the bad guys. He sees a little kid. And then it becomes like a little like animated thing where it's like fire and like an animated kid, whatever the hell it was. And he's so out of it that the people from the helicopter who were with the Air Force got this in front of them. And there's 3 people just staring at him. 1, 2, 3. This far the fuck away. And Eastwood's like, now, if someone's that fucked up, that you come to his place, he's like, wow, and 3 of you guys just snuck up to this close and he doesn't notice anything? Is he really the guy you don't send in to this high-tech mission? Or they try to explain dialogue, well, yeah, you know, people go through that, it's typical. Is it though? At least that bad? These 3 literally just walked, got 2 inches from his face, he didn't notice. Oh, you're there. I'd be like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Holy sheep shit, maybe this is the wrong guy to get. And it's just, I can't overstate the idea of so much fucking talking. There's less dialogue in a fucking Shakespeare play than is in this fucking movie. And it's boring. He goes over, he talks, he's got a little mustache for his undercover, going to the Soviet Union, there's talking. He gets with some people, they're by like a fucking train or something. They beat the guy up. There's more talking. There's a little fight in a bathroom where Clint Eastwood punches a guy a couple times. Then more talking. These be more scientists and more talking. And then that's an hour and 20 fucking minutes. Then when he steals the plane, you have effects that look like they stole out of Superman the movie. Literally look like the effects with the missiles that Christopher Reeve's don't come by. It does, I mean, granted, it's 1982. It's hard to harp on the effects that much because it's a movie of its time. But the way I look at it, this is all the time that Star Wars was out, which had better effects. There's many other films that had better effects. Also, you gotta think of it this way. 4 years later, you'd have Top Gun. And then you look at what they did with fighter jets. For real. And despite all the buildup of the Firefox, it does look like just another fighter jet. Or some type of jet. It does look like that. Granted, I like the design and I like the suit that Clint Eastwood wears, all in black. But again, it does look like a fighter jet. And then when it's going, the very few action scenes with the plane, flies over some mountains, there's some missiles he stops. It could go so fast that, you know, he takes out a chopper, but then when he passes by, it fucks up another chopper that's in its path. But it's only like a handful. If you watch the trailer, you probably see the whole bits of action. I'm not kidding. Just even the last 40 minutes when he gets the plane, it's a lot of constant talking with the Americans. Oh my God, they got him. They're very quick to judge that he's been killed. Well, we don't know if they got him. Oh, they got him. And then the Soviets. Maybe he's going north. No, maybe that's maybe he's going south. No, maybe that's a diversion. Are you sure? No, are you sure? Are you sure? Hey, you're the other pilot. We have a second Firefox. You don't go get him. Okay. And the effects on some of the fighter jet don't hold up well. Again, when 4 years later, because I think Top Gun was 86, this is 82, Top Gun, you'll do what they did with fighter jets. 4 years, I guess, is a world of difference. And even of that 40 minutes, there's a bit where he lands to get refueled at this American submarine. So you have this long build up, and then the payoff to me wasn't worth it. Maybe it's worth it to other people, but it wasn't to me. Then you have this dogfight. Firefox. You know, once in a blue moon, I'll mention my computer Firefox. I'm like, well, it's not as bad as that fucking movie. This is the movie I'm talking about. Firefox. Yeah, Firefox. That should be called Firefox. Or Firecrotch. Or, but yeah, my ass is on fire. Like, this movie's ass should be on fire. Should be lit and get going. But the ass never gets lit on fire for this movie. It never gets lit on fucking fire. Fucking fire. I'd rather have my face in the middle of a fire crotch, male or female. Does there be more excitement or fear or suspense or oh shit moments? And it'd be a hell of a more story to tell if you're drunk at a bar than, yeah, I saw this boring movie in Firefox. What happened? He steals a plane. Then what? There's a lot of talking. Then what? That's fucking it. Firefox. And also, like, the idea is cool. The sci-fi where it's just super plane. It could go real fast and then use weapons with the power of your mind. But even they fucked that up. How did they fuck it up? Because it's too goddamn slow that it doesn't make any sense. Because, okay, it's a Russian plane, so you have to speak in Russian. And apparently you have to... Well, I think there's one moment he doesn't, but for most of it, he's speaking the words in Russian. And I'm thinking, how is that quicker to speak the words in Russian and then fire than just hitting a button? Like, okay, let's say it's in English and I go, fire the missile. Fire the missile. Which is faster? Fire the missile. Oh, I just hit the button like what, 3 times? Fire the missile. 3, 4 times? How is pressing the button to fire the missile? That's faster than thought. So what's the big deal about weapons being controlled by thought? If it's going to be fucking slower. Because that's how it looks like in the movie. That'd be much fucking slower to do it that way. Like, if your mind controlled the missiles, and like you could guide the missiles with your mind, that'd be something. Like, imagine, and okay, there's a Tom Selleck film called Runaway. Imagine you did a sequel to Runaway, and you have those big bullets, the missiles, but you somehow linked it with your mind, and so you control where the bullet went. Like in the first film, it guided by heat. Now it's by your thoughts. And you could literally... Hell, you wouldn't have to be a sniper. You could be like... Bullets, missiles, guided by your mind. You could go curve. You could do whatever you want. Loop-de-loops. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's too silly. Even the music, I didn't care for. It sounds like a shitty theme for a high school basketball game. Like your school cut the budget. We need a new theme for the band. Oh, it's gotta be up. Fucking bullshit. I don't know what else to say. Over long. Over 2 hours. First hour and 20 minutes. Please tell me what's so exciting about that. It's not suspenseful. You know he's going to get the fucking plane. The fucking cover of the fucking movie has to stand beside the fucking plane. The posters have to stand beside the plane. You know he's going to get the fucking plane. It's like Titanic. You know the boat's going to fucking sink. And there's no interesting characters. The side characters. They're just there for exposition. You gotta go from here. You gotta go from here. You gotta go to here. I'm a scientist. We're gonna get you in the base. Just exposition, exposition, exposition. That's it. Dialogue? Girl, I remember in a single line of dialogue through the movie. It's not like a Dirty Harry film where you get, man, it's got to know his limitations, or you're shit out of luck, or any of that stuff. So I don't know what more I can say about Firefox, Firecrotch, Fuckstick. Anything good I can say about this film? Not really. This is one of my least favorite Clint Eastwood movies, because it had the potential, and just Clint Eastwood, you directed it too, so it's not like it's anyone else's fault but his own. He produced, directed, and starred in it. There's a reason why no one ever talks about this movie. When they talk about Eastwood films, no one ever brings up Firefox. For good reason. Why would they? The question, why would they? It's fucking Firefox. Fuck. I'd rather watch fucking Stealth. Because that wasn't as boring as this. And that's a sci-fi film dealing with a stealth plane. As stupid as that concept is, I had more fun with Stealth as a dumb popcorn movie, and this trying to be a serious espionage movie, but it's too boring. With no interesting characters. No intriguing dialogue. No great plot twists. And even the payoff isn't worth it. And the effects don't hold up that well. And you could probably see most of it in the trailer. That's just my opinion. Yeah, just to watch the trailer, you get the movie. And if you think the trailer sucks, well, believe me, movie ain't any better. But anyway, thanks once again to Angry Panda 83. I really do appreciate the pledge. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. And stay tuned for more reviews. Later.